Name's Sheriff Kirk Viperwood, and I am the main lead developer here on Bone Gulch, and I'm also joined by
Keith Blackstone here, co-developer for Nassau Tech, working on the Wild West Sandbox multiplayer.
So like my partner said, Bone Gulch is a Wild West Sandbox multiplayer game. Now we're going with that Wild West theme, y'all. Now this is gonna be a great game. Imagine yourself in the 1800s, and this is authentic, true to life Bone Gulch.
This is no joke. We're talking a full Wild West Sandbox theme. We're talking plenty of sand. We're talking cacti on every corner. We're talking saloons. We're talking shoot 'em up, round up. We're talking horse in every pen.
Whether you want to be an outlaw, a lawman, maybe you just want to be like a gold miner, we're gonna have it all. Now we want to show a little bit of the gameplay footage for you here, so let's start that up, please. So we start off the game. You're looking at a regular lawman.
You're looking at a lawman upholding the law.
He's looking right down his 6-shooter, and he is shooting them bad boys there. Now you can see with our realistic gun mechanics, when you're aiming down the barrel right into that bugger's eyes, he won't see it coming.
He gonna go running.
I want you to listen for a sec for the real gun sounds, and when one of these varmints go down, listen to him scream.
We got a lawman here, he's taking down the whole town.
And you can see the green above him, now that's his bounty. Now he's killed a bunch of them varmints, and the bounty keeps going up.
Making bacon in this wild western town.
Now the cool thing about the bounty system is everyone can see it, so the other players, when they come, they want to kill you, they're gonna get that bounty.
They gonna get theirs.
Next we're gonna show you, we're walking into the saloon here, and now the saloon, it is outfitted with all the fixings. You can see in the back there's whiskey, and then there's some of that whiskey.
All the whiskey you could want for a saloon. You got a barman in the back, he'll serve you something good up.
Now the problem with this bar back here, I don't like the look on his face, so watch what happens when I walk in.
He done got shot up. I didn't like that look. I'm a lawman, but sometimes you be breaking that law.
Some of the cool mechanics we have for Bone Gulch include the buying goods. Now you can see here we got the water and food.
All the essentials for a Wild West.
That's all you need. Actually, sometimes you need a horse to get around.
We'll get to that though. You saw them horses.
You'll notice with our running mechanics, we went true to real life.
You ever played Quap? This ain't that.
Back in the 1800s, they walked a little bit differently than we do today. They didn't quite have the stamina.
We've compiled all of our archives to take record of oral tradition telling us of how they walked back then, and we know we have the most accurate depiction for a Wild West walk.
We actually worked with our friend here, Anxious Pete, and he is a Wild West historian. Anxious Pete, tell a little of the fans about how true to life that Bone Gulch is.
Bone Gulch is about true to life as it Western gets. I took down my grandfather's stories. I took them down and I put that in a saloon, I put that in the house, and put that in the water. It just like over there in Dry Creek bed, you find something about the Bone Gulch.
Thank you, Anxious Pete. Now we're coming up on the aforementioned horses.
Whoa!
Whoa, Nelly, she's a beauty. Now our horses are also depicted down to the mane. You can see the hair running right off his back.
I see that shining.
Our horses also follow strict guidelines for running. Look how smooth that is.
That's a smooth run that there is. A cowboy will be happy on any sort of Mustang Sally like that.
Now we went with a shooting mechanic on the horses that depicts as they were in the 1800s. Now, back then, the aim wasn't as good as I recall. Is that correct?
That's correct. The aim was not substantial on the back of a horse, but thank goodness for our smooth ride mechanic we've made. You can be shooting outlaws from a distance, shoot them right into their noose.
We haven't quite added the noose system yet, but that's obviously coming.
That is a PvP system you'll find later in the game.
You'll see here there is a lot of sand in this sandbox. I think, did we mention the sand?
There are acres and acres of sand in this sandbox game due to stay accurate to the name.
This is not just any chair. Look how he sat in the chair.
I don't know if you've ever seen a Western, but that is a true depiction of a tired cowboy.
What we saw here in the gameplay is just a small town, but we plan on having larger towns as well.
And multiple.
There will be more than one town, yes. And you didn't notice any fillies in there, but we're gonna have the ladies, right?
Don't you worry about them ladies. I saw whiskey in that saloon. That ain't gonna be the only tall drink.
So that's Bone Gulch. Again, that's our sandbox survival Wild West themed multiplayer game. Now this is coming on the Unity game engine, and we are very, very hard at work. I think I can speak for Keith Blackstone when I say this is our life, right, Keith?
Ooh, Nelly, I'd be on a crow on a corn chip for when this get done.
Thanks so much for watching Bone Gulch.
Thank you.
We really appreciate all the support for the Kickstarter backers. Last time we looked, there was even up to 3 backers, and that's just great. We never even thought we'd get to 3.
Thank you for your contribution.
Bone Gulch.
We've got prizes.
What are the prizes?
On the right.